Oh, good afternoon campers and willkommen back to the channel. We're about to set off on another adventure in the old Volkswagen T4 meat wagon. I've got it all loaded up, we're good to go. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the sun's just peeking out now above the grey clouds. Today's road trip, we're going to be heading to the east coast of Norfolk and do a few days of stealth camping in the old van. Have a bit of munching glad bag, have a few beers, and taking some beautiful scenery from around the UK for a perfect van life adventure. So yeah, next thing we're going to do is hit the road, because we've got a 2-hour drive, about 75 miles, but you know, Norfolk, no motorways, A roads, traffic. It's going to be fun. So yeah, let's get moving. Well campers, we're just coming up to the village of Levering-Set. Traffic's getting a little slow all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on ahead, but we're not doing a lot in the way of movement. But we are about 40 minutes away from the area I'm aiming to go towards on the east Norfolk coast. And I was just thinking, I know there ain't a lot in the way of supermarkets around there, so we're close to Chromark. I'm thinking we'll make a pit stop in Chromark. I've just found a Lidl on the Google Maps, so we're going to take a little diversion once we get past all this malarkey. So we'll get a bit of Borussia Mönchengladbach for this evening, and also tomorrow morning. Also get a Joosh for tonight. Need some aqua and a few other bits. So yeah, a little bit of a detour, and once we've stocked up on a bag of shite, we'll head towards the area that I'm aiming to camp tonight. We've got a few locations I want to look at, so we need to check out what's going to be the best one for tonight. But yeah, just need to get through all this. As we're still stuck in traffic, we are currently driving through the historic market town of Holt, which is a pretty nice little village in North Norfolk. You'll find a lot of buildings in this area have these stones on the face of the buildings, which look pretty darn sweet. Got the stone walls. So much traffic around here. Check that building out. That's proper old school. Nice. Well, we're at Lidl in Chromark, and there's a freaking Subway attached to the side of it. That's pretty cool. I ain't eating that shit, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go in Lidl, get a bit of shopping. Well campers, shopping trip complete. We got a prime bag of Borussia Mönchengladbach. I won't show you what I got just yet, but there's some good stuff. I've got some agua, and I've also got some tiramisus, because I need a bit of a caffeine hit. So I'm going to demolish one of them now, turn my fridge on, and get the Borussia Mönchengladbach in the fridge. Just put it this way, we are going to be eating well tonight, that's for sure. Right, I'll sort this out. Right campers, we are in downtown Chromark, right in the hood, with all the gangsters there. Yeah boy. Right, so I'm just heading for my first potential sleeping area for the night. I've got a few different ones lined up. I've been looking on the Park for Night app. We're not going to be staying in Chromark. We're going to be going a little bit further around on the east coast of Norfolk, which is sort of this direction. I've been looking on Park for Night app. There is a few I've got my eye on, so we're going to go and check them out first, suss stuff out, and then yeah, we'll try and get a bit of a sweet sea view at some point as well. But we're not far away, only 5.5 miles to the first spot that I've found on Park for Night. Oh, well campers, we got the sea to our left over the shrubbage. I've got Van Halen on the radio. Let me turn that down a minute. So I think there's some old, maybe some old sea defences. Yeah, check that out. So the first potential spot for the night is just coming up as we're driving down the countryside along the coast. Not many cars down there. I got a feeling this one is on this main road, so yeah, I'll give you a live impression. There's some nice countryside to our right. Beautiful sunny day. It's actually quite a nice drive down here. And I'm guessing, where is it? Is that? Is that it? Well, I don't see nothing else down there. I'm presuming it's just that little verge outside some houses. So that's a shower of shit. Right, I'm gonna on to the next one, I reckon. Well, campers, I think this is the next spot. Right on the freaking main road though. This is in Wolcott. And there's already campers there. There's supposed to be another one just a little bit further up. Actually, I think I can see it. So along here, you can park overnight for free, but any cars going past, they're going to be rocking the van, and that's not the kind of rocking I like. Let's go a little bit further up. I think I can see the other one. Yeah, all along here. Pretty cool spot, don't get me wrong, but very close to the road. Ah, yeah. So I bet that's the other one there. Good luck getting a spot there tonight, I reckon. Oh, maybe. Yeah, one on the end, but that's tight. Ooh, golf for sale. Yeah. Right, I'll have a think about that one. The one off the road may be okay. Right, I'm gonna have a little look, because that was pretty much where I was at, looking to stay tonight, but I'll see what else is around here. But I tried another car park, which was right next to the sea, which is got the road and cliff. Nice. Perfect spot, but no overnight parking. So I'm going to go back to them ones that are on the road. What's the time is it now? 5:10. Hang around there for a little while and see if any more space clears up. Ideally off the road. And there's not a lot else around here. Let's give it a go. Whatever. I've got earplugs. It'll be fine. So I reckon a few of them cars will be going later on. We're going to keep an eye on that. But a pretty cool coastline now. Right, let's find somewhere to park up. This is supposed to be pretty good. This Kingfisher fish and chip shop, as you can see, very busy. Not for tonight, but yeah, it's quite good. Right, let's see if we can get a parking space. Right, campers, we are parked up at the very start of the free parking. Not in the most ideal of locations, right on the road. We need to keep an eye on that area up the other end. There's a green T4 coming down, just like mine. Sweet. But yeah, the double yellow lines literally start just behind my van. But whatever, we got a bit of North Sea action going on. Let me get a bit of video of this van coming in. Green T4, same colour as mine. Yep. Sweet. Nice. Barn doors as well. So what I'm going to do is keep an eye for vehicles moving, and I'll edge closer and closer down. But I presume a lot of people are going to that chip shop and obviously taking the dogs for a walk on the beach. This ain't ideal. This ain't ideal. But I read reviews from 10 o'clock till 6 in the morning, it's supposed to be pretty quiet. At 5:20, it's not very quiet. But if I can get one of them off-road spaces, there's a couple of motorhomes there and the rest are cars. So I presume they'll be going. And maybe more van lifers will turn up. So yeah, the battle is on. Anyway, I'm gonna go and have a look at the beach. It's not ideal, is it? It's not ideal, but fucking traffic. Check out the sea view. It's a bit windy. It's a bit windy. A nice bit of seaside. Damn, that's the worst parking place ever. Well, campers, we're on the beach now. It's a bit vindish. It's a bit vindish, but yeah, pretty clear. Not many people around here, which is always a good thing. Sea looks a little choppy. A lot of seaweed as well. Yeah, not a bad little area. Now, bearing in mind we're middle of summer now, Wednesday evening. I just love the fact there's no people around here. But you go up Hunstanton or Cromer, just quite a bit way round, and it'll be very busy. So this is pretty chill. That Kingfisher fish and chip shop is just up there. I've already bought some food though. It was supposed to close at 4 o'clock. I did read this before I come out, so I just thought, nah, forget about that. Clearly it's open later, and I don't think I'll be here tomorrow. Ah well, I've got something good to cook anyway. But just having a little stroll along the sea. And if you go that way, it's an avalanche. Those crazy Dutch bastards. Nice. I don't see any of these vehicles moving either. Damn. But the night is yet young. The night is young. We may be able to get one of them bays that are off the road. There's a big ass motorhome in the middle of it all. It's probably taken up a couple of bays. Bastardos. Yeah, but it's quite nice sand. If you go back a bit, you get away from the stones. Yeah, nice. It's a nice chill spot for a little while. Right, I'm going to go and sit in the van for a bit, see if I can get a little bit further down. Need to end up down that way. Well, campers, while we're waiting for some space to clear, we may as well get a little comfortable. Now, I bought some juices. I've bought some beer, but I've also bought some cocktails. So I've got a strawberry daiquiri and I've got a passion fruit martini. Whew. Obviously I ain't going to drink all these tonight because I'm on a public road, I'm in charge of a vehicle, but one and maybe a beer. Fuck it. Oh no, I'm going to go for strawberry daiquiri. I've got my fridge on, so they are relatively chilled. And it's only a little can in it. So, strawberry daiquiri infused with nitrogen for a smoother, velvety texture. That sounds healthy. 5%, 250 millilitres. Doesn't say about ingredients. So strawberry flavoured drink with rum. Ooh, interesting. Right. As we are in England, I shall say cheers. Good health. Oh, oh, that's a weird taste. It's completely flat. Maybe a tiny bit of sparkling. Is that the tiny bit of gas? Is that the nitrogen? I'm getting strawberry flavours, not getting any rum, getting a lot of sweetener, getting a lot of traffic. Is it the best cocktail I've had in a can? The Malibu Peach last week was far better. This is actually, just watching out for the old plot. This is actually not the greatest. 99p out of Lidl. Yeah. Yeah, it's not very nice. Yeah, so if you're going to Lidl, you see that, buy something else because it tastes like shit. Sunrise strawberry daiquiri infused with nitrogen. I don't know what else, a smooth velvety texture. They don't have to talk shit with some of these drinks, don't they? Yeah, it's not nice, not nice. Something in there tastes like shit. But we got some nice sea views in probably the worst camping spot I've ever had so far. Still no space yet, but it's on me now. 5:45, so yeah, just waste a bit of time chilling out, watching the world go by, and many cars. Yeah, cheers. Well, campers, I've been sat here for a good hour and a half and still no spaces available further down. People ain't moving. The beach has got a lot busier down that way. So we're committed to stay here for the night, but I don't want to sound this end space, because if a car comes down, smashes into the back of me, especially on that side, my head's going to be there. So I at least want to have a couple of vehicles behind me. So I'm hoping, you know, 9-10 o'clock that a lot of this will be gone. But in the meantime, it's gone 7 o'clock. I'm going to jump in the back of the meat van and cook up some food. So I'll show you what I got for Munchen Gladbach this evening. So we've got the kitchen all set up, and for tonight's main course we've got these 4 chicken and charito kebabs in a smoky charito sauce. Yeah, I think that'll do me. I've also got some nibbles, I'll show you them a little bit later on. So I think the next thing we're going to do is put a bit of heat to that chicken and charito meat. Oh yeah. There you go, campers, sizzling away nicely. I've got the gas on a low heat. I bought my old school camping cooker for this adventure. I did bring it on the last one to Wales. It's just easier. It's just easier. This is gonna stick like mad, so I need to be on the ball with this one. Yeah. Bit difficult with one hand, and try not to scald myself. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yep. Right, I'm gonna pull the lid down on this and let it simmer away nicely. Well, campers, we're starting to smoke a bit now. All the juice been coming out of the charito. Yeah, they look done for me. Good enough. Oh yeah, so we got 4 times the meat sticks. Oh, let's get some of that meat juice. Oh, that's going to be a new layer to the pan there. It's all good, it's all good. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I should be doing some, like, you know, salad or something with it, but You know me, I'm all about the meat in my mouth. Chicken and chorizo by the North Sea in the most sketchiest lay-by I've ever camped in. Right, I'm gonna let them cool down a minute and we'll come back and have a little sample of the chicken and chorizo kebabs. Before we get stuck in to the damn fine looking kebabs, just want to give you a little tip with a ridge monkey to get rid of all the burnt on chorizo and chicken goodness. I poured some water in there, boiled the water a little bit, and then just gently scrape all the residue off the base of the pan. Yeah, good as new. So we'll dispose of that properly later on. Not sure where, but yeah, we'll get rid of that responsibly, and that's good enough to use again for another day. Right, campers, let's give this old chicken and chorizo a little whirl. Oh, last time I had kebabs on sticks in the van was in the German bush. Oh wow. The chicken is nice and moist, got a nice flavour in. Quite salty from the chorizo. The chorizo itself, very nice. Very flavoursome. The chicken breast is very tender. Cooked to perfection. Just enjoying a bit of traffic on a A road. Sea view. Eating a bit of meat. Oh, look at the colour of that. Perfect. Nice and tender. Moist in my mouth. Oh, that's damn good. That is damn good. Not as good as the little in Italia kebabs, but that is quite nice. And chorizo is very nice. I do like my chorizo a bit more singed, but you can't really do it when it's in a skewer. That chicken is so good. Kind of wishing I bought some, like, damn, that road's busy. Kind of wishing I bought some pizzas and some salad now, but whatever. Full on meat fest. I forgot something. I forgot the juice. Bear with. So I nearly forgot the most important part, the birra. So I've got some birra Italiana from Lidl. Bit of a rip-off of Peroni. I'm pretty sure I've had this before, but we'll give it another whirl. So this is 5%. 100% not authentic Italian birra. Salute, amico. Oh, actually that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad at all. I'm getting remnants of Italian Peroni, the red Peroni. Bit of a good gas content. For 5% it tastes quite weak, but yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. A nice frothy head. A little bit too foamy for an Italian birra, but beggars can't be choosers. I'll just leave that there while I crack on eating my chorizo and chicken kebab skewers. Yeah, not a bad little dinner for tonight. High protein, high beer content. Not bad. And there has started to be a few more spaces appeared further down, so once I've demolished this in the birra, I'm going to head down a way bit further. I'm going to demolish this and I'll be back. So good. Chorizo and chicken. I've moved down and I managed to get one of them pictures. Well, campers, I think that'll do us for tonight. Got a spot there, right on the beach, off the road. Sweet views all around. Yeah, I think that'll do us for tonight. There's another camper van, well, motorhome behind me, one more behind that, but I think we're good for tonight. I think that'll do us. Pretty sweet spot right next to the beach. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I spoke to the bloke next to me in the camper van slash motorhome. He's from Spalding, which is not far from where I live. Bit boring, but yeah. Weren't much of a conversation. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet spot. Apparently this road will quieten down later. There's been a few people walking past, but yeah. I think in the morning we're going to have one sweet view, sun setting. Well, the sun will be setting that side, rising that side. Yeah, it's a good spot. I was planning to camp here around about October last year. It's been on my Park for Night app for that long. But I was doing other camps and then the weather got bad and then I went back to work through the winter, so it never happened. And obviously since then I've been in Europe, so this one has been a long time in the planning and we're finally here. So today, yep, we'll have a chill out camp tonight on the beach. We've had some good food. We're having a average Italian-ish lager, Bira. Shame we missed a chip shop, but I'll come back for that one day, because this is only, on a good run, this is only an hour and a half from my house. It's actually 67 miles if you go a certain way on Google Maps. So maybe I'll come back at some point and try the fish and chips. But hopefully we'll have a decent night's camp, and then tomorrow on the next video I'm going to be heading more south down the east coast of Norfolk, sort of towards Hemsby, Scrapby, California kind of way. Now about 16 years ago, me and my other half used to have a few holidays down there. It used to be quite nice. Then we went a few years after. Oh, there's a bike coming. Yeah, we went a few years later and it just didn't seem the same. It was a bit, the clientele changed a bit. It got a bit quite rough and ready. So I want to have a little look tomorrow, see what it's like. I know some quite good little places to chill out, have an ice cream, that kind of thing. Some nice views there. There's some nice beaches down this way as well. So we're going to go and check that out tomorrow, and then we'll do another camp tomorrow night on the next video. On this trip I plan to do a couple of camps down the east coast of Norfolk, and possibly do a third one, not sure, but definitely 2, and then we'll see how it goes after that. But I think for now this is a pretty darn good spot. Yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the sun for another hour or so and just chill out for a bit. Well, I was hoping to get a dramatic sunset, but the clouds are coming in, so that's my current view from the driver's seat. As the sun's going behind the clouds, it's getting a lot cooler. It's getting a lot quieter down here as well. There was just a couple sitting here, one drinking a glass of wine, one drinking a pint of beer. God knows where they got that from. And then if we pan a little bit to the right, we've got some people in the sea. Crazy marfudgers. That must be freezing. Rather them than me. It's a nice chilled one today, by the beach, by the North Sea. We've had some good munch and Gladbach. We've had a average beer. We had a dreadful strawberry daiquiri. So yeah, I think 20 more minutes and the sun's going to set. Some people walking past looking at me like I'm weird. Yeah, just talking to a camera. Yeah, so hopefully we'll have an uneventful night. Not too much road noise. It's definitely got a lot quieter down here anyway. There's a lot of holiday homes. There is a holiday park bang opposite. It seems to be more the older clientele, which is good. So yeah, I'm going to chill out for a little bit, and when it goes completely dark I'll jump in the back of the meat wagon. Well, campers, we're in the back of the van, just getting ready for stealth mode. Got the front curtains, side curtains closed. Just about to do the other side and the back, so we'll have one little last look at the sea. Oh, lovely. Yeah, sunset now. Oh, let me turn the light on. Yeah, so we're all cozy in the back of the van. Let's get a bit of light. Yeah. There's that side curtain. And I've got a bit of muncheroony to chow on. I've got some. Yes. Right, let me just finish sorting out the back doors. Oh, my front. Close the curtains. Well, campers, this is cozy. So I've got some spicy salami bites. I'm going to stick one of them right in my mouth now because these are good. Smells of arse, but yeah, they're nice. Little salami bites out of Lidl. I get these quite a lot. They are good. Very Moorish, bit of a spicy kick. Nice. Right, and also while I was in Lidl, I checked the app and I had a free item from the bakery, and I went for the triple chocolate blondie muff. So these are the deluxe ones, triple chocolate blondie muff. I got some free muff from Lidl. Check that out. Look at that, oozing goodness. So let's give this a little whirl. Oh, we've got some juice inside as well. I think it's raspberry. Let's try some of that goo on top. Yes, I got this for free with the little app. Yeah, raspberry goo. Also big white chunks of white chocolate. I don't know why it's triple chocolate blondie, but The sponge is light and fluffy. Nice filling. And everything tastes better when it's free, eh? Not bad. Probably going to get some chronic heartburn, but that's so worth it. Bit of muff in my mouth. Camping next to the sea. Oh yeah. All gone. That was good. That was good. Right, so I'm going to wash that down with a couple more spicy salami bites that are high in protein. Maybe two more. I'm going to call it a night. Right, campers, I think I'm going to hit the hay now. I'm getting pretty tired. It's 9:30 and I've had a long day. I could have done with an afternoon nap earlier, but I avoided having a nap so I could sleep better tonight. So yeah, we'll end this one here, and then tomorrow that'll be the next video. So if we have any problems for the night, I'll hit record and it'll be on this one, but if not, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed today's camping adventure and stealth camping right next to a beach on the North Sea in the east coast of Norfolk in Wolcott. So yeah, enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, The Meat Manifesto, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.